Hello, welcome to Chapter 12, Lesson 3. Today we're going to be talking about classifying triangles. Now, triangles are kind of neat because we can classify them by both their sides and angles. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Also, we should talk about the word attribute. An attribute is a characteristic of a figure. Okay, it's just kind of any kind of characteristic of a person even. So like an attribute that I have is blue eyes, curly hair, right? So it's a characteristic. So let's dig deeper into triangles today. The Hammond family traveled from Columbus, Ohio, up here, to Dallas, Texas, okay, and then to Atlanta. There we go. Before returning home. So they made a big triangle. If only roads worked that way, right? It just goes straight there, straight to the next place you want to go, straight up. Anyways, each flight. Okay, they flew. Still, flights don't quite work that way, but we'll give it to them. Find the number of congruent sides. Okay, the lengths of the sides of the triangle are 924 miles. 573 is next. That interesting. 573, 924, and 729. How many sides of the triangle are congruent? Now, what does congruent mean? Exactly the same. Everything about it is exactly the same. That's what congruent means. So how many are exactly the same? 0, zip, nada. So if 0 sides are the same, that means this kind of triangle is a scalene triangle, no sides congruent. Isosceles triangles have 2 sides congruent at least. Okay. And then equilateral triangles, equilateral sides, all sides are congruent. So if you have an equilateral triangle, it is also isosceles because the rule for isosceles is that at least 2 sides are congruent. So that's kind of one of those little known facts there. So the triangle formed on the map, example 1, is a scalene triangle because 0 sides are the congruent, or another word for congruent is the same. All right, so now let's look at classifying by angles. So triangles form the sides of the Gr5 pyramid in Egypt. Determine the number of acute, obtuse, or right angles. Okay, so remember acute, less than 90, right, 90, obtuse, bigger than 90. So how many angles are acute? 1, 2, I don't think. Okay, I don't think they're all cute, they all are. How many angles are obtuse? 0. How many are right? 0. So this triangle right here is an acute triangle because acute triangles have 3 acute angles. Right triangles have 1 right angle, 2 acute angles. Obtuse triangles have 1 obtuse angle and 2 acute angles. So really we don't have to worry about these 2 acute angles. They're going to be acute, but if we just remember right, if it has 1 right angle, it's right. If it has 1 obtuse, it's obtuse. If it has all acute, it's acute. Cute little triangle. Okay, classify the triangle based on its sides. Okay, so we've got 2 congruent sides. So how many sides are congruent? 2. So that means the triangle is an isosceles triangle. Classify the triangle based on its angles. Okay, acute, acute, acute. So this is an acute little angle. Here's how I know. Ready? If this was a right, it would be right there. That's less than a right. Here's this, less than a right. And if I turn, oh, come on. If I turn, this would be a right angle. And so this one's less than a right. So they're all less than a right angle. Determine the number of congruent sides, then classify the triangle based on its sides. Okay, how many sides are congruent? 0. So that means this triangle is a scalene triangle. Vocabulary check. Fill in each blank with the correct terms or numbers to complete each sentence. An equilateral triangle is a triangle with 3 congruent sides. And a cute little triangle is a triangle with 3 angles, and each with 3 angles, each less than 90 degrees. An obtuse triangle is a triangle with 1 angle that is greater than 90 degrees. Okay, here we have a picture of the White House. Describe the sides and angles of the triangle. I'm just going to classify it by sides and angles. So here's an obtuse angle. Okay, so it's an obtuse triangle. It appears that those 2 sides are congruent. So it's an obtuse isosceles triangle. Okay. Serena has an art easel with sides of equal length. An art easel. Okay. Oh, an art easel kind of looks like this. Okay, so this is the same size as this. Okay, and then there's like one piece that kind of goes out the back. She opened the easel and placed it on her desk. Classify the type of triangle formed by the easel and the desk according to its size. So she's pasting it on the desk, okay. Next, classify the type of triangle formed by the easel and the desk according to its angles. She opened the easel and placed it on her desk. Sides of equal length. An art easel with sides of equal length. But how do we know about this side is right here? I'm going to look up and get a picture of an art easel. So this is what I found. This is kind of what I was picturing. Okay, so if we're looking at this side, and it's congruent to this side, and it doesn't tell us what this side is, I think that looks shorter to me. So I'm going to classify it as an isosceles triangle. Okay, so here's a little tidbit of information. If this side is equal to this side, that means that this angle is equal to this angle, because the opposite angle from the side kind of determines what that angle is going to be. And so if we have that information, this also looks acute. I would say it is an isosceles acute triangle. All right, the last problem on the next page here. Problems. Looks like we have 3. Number 7, identify structure. The image shown at the right contains many triangles. Yes, it does. Describe the different types of triangles found in the image. Explain how you classified each type. Seriously? We're supposed to classify all of them? Okay. Let's start with this little yellow triangle right here. Describe the different types of triangles found in the image. Describe how you classified. On 2 lines, we're supposed to do this. Seriously, book. This one, I would say, is a right scalene triangle. That's what I'm going with for that one. Maybe let's do this one right here. This one looks like a scalene obtuse triangle because of this obtuse angle there. Let's see. That one's a right. This one's a right isosceles, looks like. Right isosceles, we'd go there. That's what that one looks like. And I'm stopping there. Well, maybe I could do this triangle right here. Looks like an acute, since we haven't done an acute yet. Acute, let me erase it so I can look at it better. does not look equilateral, does not look, I'm saying that's acute scalene. Because it doesn't look like any of the sides are the same. Going with acute scalene there. All right, that's enough. Number 8. A triangle has two sides that are perpendicular. Oh, okay. Two sides, perpendicular. Could the triangle be isosceles, equilateral, or scalene? Explain. Including a drawing to do each answer. Okay, so yeah, could be isosceles, right? If I made these two the same, and I cut it there, this would be isosceles. Okay, what if I did a right angle, made this one longer, extra long, let's say, there. This one would be a scalene. Now, can it be equilateral? Could all sides be the same? No, it cannot be equilateral. For the reason that I talked about earlier, where this side represents this angle, represents the opposite side, right? So these ones would have to be less than 90. So if this was 90, that would mean all of them would have to be 90, and that would not be a triangle. Wouldn't be able to have three 90-degree angles. That'd be something. All right, so number 9, which of the following figures is an obtuse? So one obtuse angle. So your obtuse angles. Okay, I'm going this one right here. This angle appears to be obtuse. Larger than 90 degrees. I don't know. I think that one looks 90 degrees. Maybe they just didn't want to put it on there. Maybe it's a little less. And this one has all acute angles. That one's obtuse. So there's my obtuse triangle. Okay, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and I hope you caught my TikTok reference. Vocabulary check. If you listen to this all the way to the end, send me a comment. Let me know you listened to the end. Bonus points for you. All right, see ya. Bye.